everyone, the stage is set, and the crowd is ready. It's Monday Night Primetime on EA Sports. Straight ahead with a nationwide audience tuning in, it's a Monday Night Primetime showdown between the Cincinnati Bengals and the Denver Broncos.
To kick off.
Two of the NFL's best starts challenging each other here. Off we go in a Week 4 showdown. Here's Robinson with the return. And already we've got a loose football. And the fumble recovery is made. So never mind about who's receiving to start this game, Brock. Got ourselves a change of possession already, and this crowd is loving it.
And the first offense you'll see take the field is the home team, which is practically sprinting out there to take advantage and keep this crowd humming.
The Broncos into the red zone for the first time. It's 1st and 10 from the 17. Jackson looking to throw right away. Escapes the pocket. He can run it.
Dude, if you've heard me say it once, you've heard me say it 100 times. Completions, completions, completions. Well, that wasn't a pass. It was a scramble. But Annette's the same thing, keeping this offense on schedule.
He's got it. And he's stopped as we get closer to our first point to this ball game. It's going to be 1st and goal now.
That's good for Broncos. First down. First and goal at the 3-yard line.
Lamar now from the gun. He rolls to his right. Got to him right as he threw it, and it falls to the ground. Looking for his wide receiver there. It's 2nd and goal.
Even the best of them could be hurried into a throw before they're ready, and that pressure just messed up all the timing, the rhythm, and the clock of the quarterback.
So after the incomplete pass, here's 2nd and goal. A designed run, Jackson keeping it. And not a lot of room for him as he's brought down. Offense in the hurry up here.
A gain of 3 yards. It's now 3rd and goal.
He's keeping it, trying to get it forward. And he's in for the touchdown. The Broncos go up 6-0 here in the first. It's a Lamar Jackson touchdown. They broke out the design run for him there. Coach just tells him, hey, Brock, KQB, do your thing, get us 6.
Yeah, and these offensive coaches love this play, and defensive coaches hate it, Kate, because it really gives you an extra hat, right? An extra number when your QB's got the athleticism, got the legs, got the instincts to go run it in for 6. A defensive nightmare, an offensive touchdown.
And he's brought down inside the 20 on an uneventful effort. Bengals getting set, Brock. Here comes 1st and 10.
Here we go.
The first carry here for Tony Pollard. Oh, he put him in his... breaks through and breaks away. And he is stopped as he reaches that 46-yard line. They get 27 on the play. And the Bengals have a 1st down.
Even with everything he racked up on that run, you could argue he deserved maybe a little bit more. That call was the perfect one to break for big yards. The only thing that saved the defense from a score was getting that contact to slow him down and eventually, finally, stop him.
Great start to this drive. They're up in the neighborhood of midfield after just one play. First down throw by Stroud. Throw secured by Jaden Higgins. This goes across midfield and into Broncos territory. I'm not going to call this a must-score drive here in this first quarter, Brock, but when your opponents start the game with 6, it feels like you need some sort of answer.
You need a response, right? You need a response. You don't need all these home runs or big highlights. You just need to keep matriculating that ball down the field.
Here's Stroud. That's incomplete, trying to set up the screen there.
Kate, I think that's a little taster, a little entree of what's to come for this wide receiver. He's going to have to make some plays into some contested coverages, and he couldn't do it right there.
No connection on the last play. Now it's 3rd down. Stroud off the play fake. And down he goes. The Bronco defense gets there. Working quickly here. Stroud gonna go for it. Pass taken in by the rookie out of Ole Miss. And he's down inside the 40 before he's escorted out. One of their best play calls of this game so far, Brock. 17 yards on 4th down. That gets him the 1st. So fresh set of downs now from the 39.
Here we go. 18. What's up?
Stroud to throw on 1st down. Has him on the quick hitter. And he gets a small chunk there before he's touched down.
It's not just imperative that a quarterback knows man or zone. Same thing for a receiver, especially on a drag route. When he sees zone coverage like that, just settle down, find the soft spot, and give your quarterback a chance.
The give on 2nd to Pollard. And this will only complicate matters for 3rd down, partner. They're sent backwards. The line between safeties and linebackers gets real blurred on plays like that, Brock. He handled that one just like a Mike would have.
Yeah, if injuries were to ever crop up, Kate, I bet he could handle the linebacker spot for them as well. Just tremendous diagnosis in that run support.
This 8-play drive might be on its last legs here, partner, as they try to figure out this 3rd and 7. Motioning left is their running back. Throwing on 3rd down, Stroud. That's caught for the 1st. And he's taken out of bounds as he gets it down near the red zone. He picks up 15 on the play. And a fresh set of downs for Cincinnati. They give to Pollard from the gun. And he's not going to manage to get back to the line even. Tackle for a loss. We've got 2nd and 11. That's a nice quick correction for this front, Brock. Give up the big play and then get a little back on the very next one.
Exactly the kind of response you want to see from your defense. You got to forget about the big play for now and stay focused on that next snap.
A momentary speed bump there on what has otherwise been a great drive. Here's 2nd and 11. From the gun, Stroud. He's got a Cincinnati touchdown. The Bengals finish off their opening drive. Well, no hesitations to start this one out, Brock. These guys came out slinging it. Seems like that's going to be what their offense leans on throughout this game.
Yep, don't see really any reason to get away from it as long as the results keep coming. The second drive, I think we'll all be watching that one. Will they mix in a little bit more run? Will they have to mix in more run, or can they continue to just shred this defense through the air?
Prater able to tack on the extra point. And the Bengals start off well to tie things 7-7. So we've got a tie ball game now as they send this away. McCole Hardman now on the return. He's brought down at what looks like the 24-yard line. First call here coming from the shotgun. Lamar off the play fake. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop him. And the drive begins with a rough first step there. That's going to bring up 2nd down.
Brings up 2nd and 16 at the 18-yard line.
We changed it.
We're through one on Monday Night Primetime. Scoreboard showing 7s on each side. We'll get you back to Mile High after this. We're back, and it is Broncos football as we resume. They have 2nd down behind the sticks. From the gun, Jackson. Fits it through the middle. 30. Gets the 10. All the way. Touchdown, Denver.
I got stuck. That shit.
The Broncos just need 2 snaps to steal the lead. Reichert on for the point after. Extra point set right down the middle. And the Broncos break that tie and now lead by 7. Here's Reichert set to kick this away. Josh Downs to return it. Only manages to get this back to the 20 before he's taken down. Offense into the shotgun set as they line this up. 1st and 10. They'll start this one on the ground with Pollard. Can't slip that initial tackle. Stops made for no gain on that 1st down play.
Big man up front said, not in my house. Let me tell you, Kate, once you're in the grasp of one of those big old fellas on the D-line, you're done. They would say it on the East Coast like this. It's over. Over.
Well, nothing doing on the last run. It's 2nd and 10. Shotgun now, first round. That's going to be caught, Tony Pollard. Galloping inside the 40. And they're finally able to take him down, but the damage done on that play.
I think one of my favorite adjectives, I don't know why, it just sounds good off the lips, is shred. Shredding paper, shredding the slopes, or dude shredding a defense just like that.
So the complexion of this drive has changed dramatically now. New set of downs inside the 35. First and 10, it's Pollard. And he'll bring it into the end zone. Touchdown, Cincinnati. The Bengals can tie it up in the second after cutting into the lead. Tony Pollard with the touchdown.
Okay, you know what a run like that does? For everybody, for the play caller, for the O-lineman, for the offense, it just gives you confidence that you can call that run again and not expect a little jump, but go get explosive on the ground as well.
That one splits the uprights. And the Bengals tie things up at 14. Now after tying this game up, they're all set to send her away. Hardman with a return. This makes it up to the 25. Broncos to the line now. It's first and 10. Out of the gun. Here's Jackson. Escapes the pocket. Play didn't break how they wanted it, and he throws this away.
He did exactly what he was supposed to do on that play. Felt the pressure and escapes the pocket. After that, it's on somebody downfield to get open and give him a target. No one did, and he simply has to get rid of it. Another try from the 25. It's second and 10. Shotgun snap to Jackson. Man downfield, and Goddard has it. And in a blink, they are off to midfield before somebody manages to stop him.
First and 10 at the 50-yard line.
Throwing now on first down, it's Jackson. Catch made by Keaton Mitchell. And they'll stand him up and sit him down at the line.
He specializes in salvaging broken plays out of the backfield, but even he couldn't get anything out of that one, Kate. That defense, they were all over it.
Second and 10. Need something positive here. Lamar throwing again. Complete to Hyatt. Well, this certainly makes the third down easier. Nearly avoided it altogether. A gain of 10 right up near that marker now.
No, we changed it. Report.
And again, it's Jackson. Complete beyond the marker. And he's stopped at the 31-yard line. Give him 9 on that play, and it's enough for the first.
Hey, Kate, they don't rightly care who it's going to go to in that situation. All they really care about are the results on third down. And that's exactly the result they needed. Enough to keep this drive moving.
So after plenty of scoring already, we have reached the 2-minute warning. More on Monday Night Primetime in just a moment. New set of downs for him from the 31. Now Jackson off the play action. Complete out to the right side. And he's going to wind up out of bounds a couple yards behind the line of scrimmage, Brock. So they're going to be looking to make up some ground here on second down.
Well, if they were concerned about losing yards, running it on first down, it just happened anyway. Not many passes end in a loss. Hopefully they got a little more aggressive strategy coming here on second down.
Offense to the line for second down. Again, it's Jackson to the air. An all-around tough play for him. He took a shot on the release, and it definitely affected the throw. It's incomplete.
Well, that's one you chalk up to the pressure earning that incompletion. They came in before he could find a target, hit him, altered that last-second attempt to get rid of it.
No connection on the last play, and now it's third down. They'll throw, third and long. That's incomplete left side. No luck finding his receiver that time. And now they're staring at fourth and long.
We see this all the time. The number one thing you see NFL defenses do to try to force that fourth down, gets down coverage. Put your cover guys on the field. Let the boys up front cut it loose with pressure. And let the cover guys go shut it down.
Fourth down, the offense is staying on the field. They're going for it.
Hey, middle. Yeah.
Jackson yet again. Pass complete to Goddard. It's a Denver touchdown. The Broncos get some late points and the lead. Dallas Goddard the touchdown.
Quarterback and receiver, yeah, they'll get the credit. Those numbers and those stats, they're theirs. But that play happens, Kate, because the big guys up front give them enough time to make it happen. From one side of the field to the other, bingo.
That one right down the middle. And the Broncos break that tie and now lead by 7. Here's Reichert set to kick this away. Downs on the return. Things going well so far. And great starting field position here as they bring him down beyond the 40.
When you get contributions like that out of your kickoff returner, it is such a boost to an offense. This is about showing no fear, hitting the lane hard, a determined run back, and setting your offense up with great field position.
Good starting field position awaits the Bengals as they get set for 1st and 10. Now a toss, it's Pollard. And they blow up the opening play of this drive. Love the aggressiveness from this defense. Bengals have to move here. Clock's running as they hustle to the line. On play action, here's Stroud. He put everything he had into this one. Had the window to go deep, but just couldn't make it happen. Now it's third down.
That's what I call complimentary defense right there. That pressure by the group up front, that leads to the incompletion and to the benefit of that secondary.
So after that prior incompletion, we've got third down.
Here we go.
We have a timeout called by the Broncos. That's their first. And they'll take a moment to ponder what the call is going to be on third down. Third and long for him here. He's trying to go deep again. That's grabbed inside the 30. And this gets the whole way down to the 11-yard line.
The analytics are pretty clear. It's hard to move the ball in this league with short little dinks and dunks. You've got to get the explosive chunk. You got to get the big play. And that throw to the outside, that gets the job done.
So a massive gain, and all of a sudden we've got 1st and 10 inside the red zone. From the red zone now. And he will score. Touchdown, Cincinnati. The Bengals earn the chance to tie before halftime. All right, partner, what do you think? Was that a design read, or did he just see space and he was reacting more on the old quarterback instinct there?
Yes. I think yes on both of them, and that play happens so fast that it really is instincts on both sides.
So we've got a tie ball game now as they send this away. Hardman with a return. And in the end, he's able to get it to what used to be a touchback. It's at the 25-yard line. Offense to the line. They're going to have trips right to start out. On 1st and 10, it's Jackson. Got for big yards on the right side. And he's going to be persuaded out of bounds right at that 40-yard line. Excellent pickup to move the chains. 36 yards in the end. Big play gets him across midfield, sets him up 1st and 10 from the 40. Lamar now from the gun. Right back to Goddard, and he's got it. And he's forced out of bounds after picking up about 7.
Hey, you like these results on first. That completion right there, right in the window where all options are now available to you on 2nd down. That playbook wide open.
Looking for a pass on 2nd and short. Caught by the tight end, running that corner. And he's going to be hauled down at the 2, and that sets up 1st and goal. Denver calls the second of its 3 timeouts. And they still have 1 in their pocket for what's left of this half.
1st and goal at the 2-yard line.
Just need 2 more yards that they couldn't get on that last play. Here's 1st and goal. This one left for Lamar. And he gets in. Touchdown! The Broncos take the lead just before halftime. It's a Lamar Jackson touchdown. His 4th total score of the game. Record there to tack on the extra points. And the Broncos break that tie and now lead by 7. Here's Reichard set to kick this away. So no return this time. Let's see if they run a play or if they just decide to kneel out the half. Last drive of the half isn't going to be long. 14 seconds remaining. First down, Stroud. Higgins downfield, and he has it. And he's all the way across midfield, down inside that 45-yard line. Just before halftime, we get a timeout. Take it. So the big play gets him inside the opposing 45, Brock, with a new set of downs to boot. Stride to throw on first down. Makes the grab in bounds left side. And he is going to take this in. Touchdown, Cincinnati. The Bengals earn the chance to tie before halftime. So sensational work by the skill man there, Brock. Anytime you can make your quarterback look that good, you know he appreciates it.
That's a quarterback's best friend, no question. But on the other side, gosh, defensively, you got to get that skill player down. Period, end of story. You can't give up that much yards after catch.
So we'll see if it's a kick return that ends on half, or if we get a play from scrimmage, as this one's away. Hardman with a return. He's hauled down on what is the final play of our first half. That's halftime of this contest. We'll join both teams in taking a short break. More of the NFL on EA Sports in just a moment. Well, we're set up for an incredible second half. All tied as we kick it away here in quarter number 3. Hardman with a return. And he's brought down just inside the 25. All right, working from the gun to start. First and 10. From the gun, Jackson. Escapes the pocket. He's keeping it. Now a hit, and Jackson loses the ball. But it bounces out of bounds, so they'll retain possession.
You know, those defensive guys, they will tell you that the sideline's their best friend, right? A lot of these routes are trying to push the receivers and move the real estate. Sometimes the sidelines could be an offensive player's best friend when that ball bounces harmlessly out of bounds.
Now it's Lamar. Getting out to his left. And he doesn't see a window he likes, so he just got rid of that one. And then brings up third down.
Well, discretion, the better part of valor in a lot of cases. Rather than force something with no one open and risk a turnover, he wisely just threw it away.
Last pass unsuccessful, and they have third down here. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete.
You know, Kate, with the game that they put together, it's surprising to see them really run into any hiccups when they appear. They moved the ball very well throughout, just unsuccessful on that third down.
So it looks like they're going to line up and go for this. 4th and 4. He's back to throw. He's got it to his running back. And he's going to just get this across midfield before he's taken out of bounds. They come through massive gain there on 4th down, give him 24 yards, and most importantly, that first down. Running out of the gun with Mitchell. And he's not going to manage to get back to the line even. Tackled for a loss. We've got 2nd and 11. Their dominance against his ground game rolls on, Brock. Add another stop to what's going to be some real nice film for them to watch.
How many times do you think in your lifetime, Kate, you've heard from a defensive coordinator, job number 1 is?
Stop the run.
And they've been doing it.
All right, here we go. 2nd down. Out of the gun. Here's Jackson. That one's cut along the left sideline. He's going to be stopped, but not before dealing some damage. He's down to the 12. Working quickly here. First down, here's Lamar. Chased out to his right. And he gets it in. Touchdown, Denver. The Broncos take the lead right away in half number 2. The impact this guy has had on this game, Brock, has been massive. They'd be on the comeback trail right now if it wasn't for his 2 touchdowns.
Yeah, and that second one far bigger than his first when you just look at the game circumstances. Puts him in front here in the second half. Puts a little jet fuel in the...
And the extra point is no good. So potentially a key tally kept off the scoreboard, Brock. Going to see how and if this comes into play later in the second half. So after the missed extra point, he is still out there, and he's going to put it back in play. Downs on the return. And he's brought down just beyond that 25-yard line. First call here coming from the shotgun. First play of the drive. Here's Pollard. And into a sea of bodies he goes. Looks like they'll get about 3 out of it.
You know, Kate, that might be a little bit of a disappointing run to him. He wanted more. They always do. That's exactly what they were after offensively to get this drive moving.
Here's Stroud now. Dialing up a receiver screen. They come crashing down on that receiver screen, and they take him down behind the line. Throwing on third down, Stroud. That's caught for the first. And he's going to be driven out by a defender just before he can get it up to midfield. Give him an 18-yard pickup there. And the Bengals have a first down. Stroud completes it quick. And he takes it down to the 33. So 20 yards on that play. And a fresh set of downs for Cincinnati. Here's Stroud again. Has it at the 7. And the stop is made 3 yards from the end zone. It's going to be first and goal. From the red zone on first. And he's got it. Touchdown, Cincinnati. The Bengals can add to their side of the scoreboard. Well, they definitely wanted to get that one out quick, Brock. They did just that, and it ends in 6.
We hear it all the time, but it is so true, Kate. This is a game about matchups. And when you see a throw that quick, it really was determined pre-snap. It was great design and tremendous execution.
Now Prater on to send it away. Hardman with a return. And he's out of bounds up across the 25. All right, Denver getting everybody set, so they've got first and 10. Shotgun snap to Jackson. Completed to his running back. And he's done a decent gain before being brought down. A dose of the hurry-up offense here.
brings up 2nd and 5 at the 30-yard line.
Looking to throw, Jackson. And again, an interception is dropped. Looked a whole lot like the last play, didn't it, partner? And again, the turnover escapes him. It's going to be 3rd down.
These quarterbacks in the league, they are getting so good at taking care of the football. It's hard. They didn't get a pick last week, found a way to win. But when a quarterback gives you an opportunity, you've got to take advantage of it. It's kind of like that batting practice fastball. When it's down the middle, you got to hit it.
And this spot is going to be close, but he does not have that first. They're going to face 4th and short. Looking to throw. Pass complete to Goddard. And they're going to bring him down just a moment before he's able to break it across midfield.
1st and 10 at the 46-yard line.
Zone read here and give to Mitchell. Dropped by the first guy he met. No gain on that 1st down run.
As a corner in this league, well, you can go to the Pro Bowl if you can cover. But you want to be an all-pro, you stick someone like that.
At the 46-yard line.
First down run netted him nothing. Here is 2nd and 10. Jackson looking to throw. That's completed right side. And he's going to be drugged down. Looks like at that 37-yard line.
1st and 10 at the 37-yard line.
So just 1 quarter to go on Monday Night Primetime. It's Broncos football. They're on a mission here. They trail entering the 4th. We've set it downs from 37. On 1st down, Jackson. He's got a man left. And they shove him out. Looks like he got about 6 before they did so. It's 2nd down.
The goal of running that drag route is to get it to him for at least a minimal gain with space to add after that. They picked up a good chunk, and there was nearly room to add even more.
Lamar off the play fake. And oh, someone stepped in. It's intercepted. Cameron Curl has it. And the Bengals are going to have it after his 2nd interception of the season.
A lot of defenders got some offense in their background, and it's been my life experience that they'll tell you about it. And right there, he put it on display. He brought in the pick and instantly became a runner, searching for the open field to add a little something to the return.
1st down now, ball at the 33. From the gun, they go with Pollard. And they're going to bring him down just after he crosses the 50. That'll go for an 18-yard gain. And the Bengals have a 1st down. 1 play in, Brock, and this drive is already into enemy territory. This one's to Hawkinson outright. And defenders arriving in support to finish him off at the line.
There's no question, Kate, that the big plays down the seam or big tight ends a fan favorite, but it's those type of catches right there. The short yardage gets good coverage, contested catches that really make tight ends a locker room favorite.
They'll come to the line here, 2nd and 9. They'll motion him out of the backfield. Operating from the gun, it's Stroud. Throwing the out route complete. And he's taken down at the 30. That play goes for 19 and a new set of downs.
I think my favorite part was the magic he worked after the catch. The way he took the completion and made so much more out of it by adding all the extra yardage.
On play action, here's Stroud. And he's comped, and it's Higgins again. And they have this down to the 11 before being marked down. Give him 18 yards on that play, Brock, and it gets him a first down. Motion the slot man right. Stroud throwing here on first. That one's incomplete in the end zone. Tough to blame him for that drop, Brock. Even if it would have been a touchdown, that was a great effort defensively, timing that hit, keeping them from hitting the end zone.
Reaction and burst. You get in the red zone defensively, you'll hear it all the time. You cannot wait. You've got to react. And then you got to burst. And that defender does a tremendous job of breaking that pass up with contact.
To the air yet again, it's Stroud. This one's caught. And he's brought down after a short gain.
Kate, if there was one throw in the game plan that kept me up at night more than any other, it was an out route versus zone coverage. Because you got to throw with anticipation, but you also got to make sure those defenders' eyes aren't reading you like a book.
He's back to throw. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. Well-timed strike by that defender to knock it free. And they're up against it. Fourth down coming up.
That's one of those third down situations where you're asking an awful lot of your man to make a play to keep this drive going. Too much of a contested catch there, unable to bring it in.
Look at them. They don't want to surrender the lead or possession. The offense staying out there on 4. Looking to throw. And that's going to wind up incomplete as their gamble doesn't pay off. They're going to turn this one over on downs.
You know, Kate, I don't think I've ever met a defender that cares. All they want to do is get off the field. Doesn't matter if it's a drop pass, deflection, breakup, even an interception. Challenged by the offense to get one more stop to get off the field, and that's exactly what they did.
He'll dump this one off to his running back, complete. And this gets them well away from danger as he is up past their 20. Moving quickly, trying to get set.
First and 10 at the 22-yard line.
First and 10, here's Jackson. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete.
Hey, eventually, Kate, as a quarterback, you better be careful throwing check down after check down after check down. Eventually, that defense will catch on to it, and they'll make him pay and punish him there physically.
Out of the gun, here's Jackson. Pushing it up past the 30. And he will have this across that 40-yard line before they manage to stop him. It's a gain of 21 yards to pick up that first down.
First and 10 at the 43-yard line.
Hey, report! Report! I hear you!
Play fake, Jackson. Escapes the pocket. And he'll just throw this away, Brock, and that's going to bring us to our 2-minute warning.
Right there, Kate, that's taking the hard lessons from the previous drive and putting it into practice right here. You don't see a throw you like, it's too tight a window. Don't risk yet another interception.
Setting up to pass. Has him on the quick hitter. And they do get him down, but the damage is done. Just gets down inside the 35-yard line. They get 23 on that one. And it's going to be first down, Denver.
You want to become a quarterback's best friend, do that. Turn a short little gain, a short little pass into some yards after catch, and that quarterback will find you again.
So they'll head up here, 1st and 10 from the 34. Mitchell up the middle. Can't slip that initial tackle. Stops made for no gain. On that first down play. We get a timeout now from the Bengals. That's going to be their first, as they'll meet and decide what to do on this 2nd down. Here's Mitchell again. And 2 yards all he can get. It's 3rd down. Cincinnati uses its 2nd timeout. And they're still going to have 1 left at their disposal. Play number 8 of this drive, and it's 8 that they need here on 3rd down. Now to throw. Yet another grab for Goddard. And they get this all the way down to the 16-yard line. That's 16 on the pickup. And that's good for a Broncos 1st down.
I'm not sure how this defense let that guy slip through him like that. On 3rd down, nonetheless, he took that snap as an opportunity, and man, did he make an impact play.
All their timeouts left, but not much time itself. It's 1st and 10. On the ground, this is Trey Benson. And he powers through the middle for a gain of 4.
Some really good patience right there. It's hard to do for runners in this league because these holes close up so fast. But he was patient, he was explosive, and he got a nice little gain on the ground.
Now we get a timeout, and with just 2 seconds left, this game has set us up with an incredible ending. Through the tension and pressure, Will Reichard out to kick. And with 2 seconds remaining in our contest, we're going to see what both teams decide to do with this final play. Now out comes the 2nd-year kicker in one of the biggest spots of his young career. This from 28 yards away. The kick is good. He got it. And they've taken back the lead. So to the side of many mile-high salutes throughout the building, it's a win at home for the Broncos. And it took everybody at the end. First to set up that field goal, and then for him to go out and win it with that accurate kick. It wasn't a dominating win by any means, partner, but a great show of resiliency to fight back and steal it away. So for Bronco and everyone here on our great crew, I'm Kate Scott, and this has been the NFL on EA Sports. The Broncos are winners, as we'll see you next time from Denver.